Hello malicious family, welcome back again. Today we're making Ofe Onugbu, also known as bitter leaf soup. So let's get started. I'm just trying to show you the easiest method to wash your bitter leaf, which is putting your bitter leaf in a pot, allow it to boil. The boiling helps the bitter taste and everything to leave the bitter leaf. So what you have to do is to just shred the bitter leaf and wash lightly, and your bitter leaf is ready. No more wasting time washing bitter leaf. So that is about that. So if you've been running away from cooking bitter leaf soup because you find it difficult to wash the bitter leaf, so this is a method for you. It's easy, it's simple, and guys, try it, you'll love it. So in another pot, you put in your ede or cocoyam and allow to boil. While that is on fire, you start prepping the meat. So guys, I'm using a pressure pot for this. I'm just seasoning the meat and the stockfish with salt, maggi and onions. I'm adding water because I'm using a pressure pot. I am using a pressure pot because I want the proteins to really be soft. Then you go ahead and check the cocoyam. Once it's properly cooked, it should peel off easily, just like this. Then you set that aside. Peel and pound your cocoyam. Make sure your cocoyam is smooth. Then you set it aside because you'll be using it as thickener for our soup. Back to the pressure pot. Once the meat is properly cooked, turn off your heat source. Just turn it off. Allow the pressure pot to cool before turning the meat into another pot. So in here in this pot, I added the dried fish, crayfish and pepper mix. That was what I added there. Then I went in with some red oil, allowed to boil. Once it boiled, I added ogiri into it. I stirred and allowed it to boil. Then while that is boiling, we go in there with our ede cocoyam paste. You go in there and you add it. So you just go in there with the cocoyam balls, then you add it to it. Then it's definitely going to dissolve. So if the soup, after the cocoyam dissolve and it's too thick, just add water. Do what works best for you. Add water to it to lighten it if it is too thick. But if it is too thin, you add more cocoyam. Then you go in there with bitter leaf. You already washed bitter leaf. Add it to the soup, and in the next few minutes, your soup is ready. The soup, the aroma in the kitchen, it's something else. It has a beautiful aroma. If you noticed, I didn't add salt and maggi again. Remember our meat that was seasoned, so the meat stock was already tasty, so there was no need to add extra salt or maggi. So just do what was best for you. Now look at our soup. Now look at this delicious soup. Look at this delicious soup. It's so delicious, guys, trust me, it's so delicious. So I hope you give this recipe a try. If you've not subscribed to our channel, please do well and subscribe. If at this point you've not subscribed, please do well and subscribe. And also remember, you have one life to live it well, enjoy it, and most importantly, do the right thing. Until I come your way next time, see you in my next video.